Yeah, I got it.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Welcome to another week at Keller Williams Friends. So, do I have a volunteer? Allie, would you be willing to read the mission statement for us? Bodik. Good morning. Oh, you're muted. Sorry. I didn't give you fair warning though. There we go. I'll go ahead and read it. To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. That's why I'm here. You guys are the best. I am so thankful for our Keller Williams Ohana. Appreciate all of you. We are in June, another month. So we are highlighting I want to actually today take a blip over to equity. On my growth call this morning, it's one of the things I love about our company. They really believe in being the most inclusive company in the world, real estate or otherwise. And so proud of our company for highlighting Pride Month, and super excited to announce we're going to have our own event here. So just love that about our company. In 2020, they added that word. And in our 6 personal perspectives for June, we're focusing on being accountable. But what does that mean to you guys? How do we implement that in our business? What can you do today to help yourself be accountable? Awesome. Okay, next slide is our board. These amazing people. I had meetings last week with a lot of them. Dean and Joyce and Bonnie, that you're directors of luxury, all met. And they have an exciting plan. I don't know if any of them would like to speak regarding the how to break into luxury class that they're going to offer June 28th. Do any of you guys want to pop in and share? No worries. If not, they came up with a plan to really support all of you to break into luxury. And so you're going to learn from the best in the business. Dean is using his listing. 100 Hawaiian Loop at 11:30 on June 28th. And so we have a program now for those that aren't qualified into luxury. We're going to have an intro class. And then if you attend the class, you'll be able to have monthly Zoom calls with featured guest speakers. So this is our launch of providing all of you an opportunity to learn from our luxury agents. Stoked about that. And then YP, there's the chapter, the core forward. Are there any updates from our YP? Sam is in Japan. If any of you guys are following, she's been posting some incredible stuff. So
I can, it's Daisha. Hi.
Hi, Daisha.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm driving. But our monthly meeting is coming up, and we did send out a jot form, kind of like a survey. So I just want to remind everybody if they could participate in it. I sent it out to all the people that could qualify. I'm not qualified, but meet the age restrictions for YP. We got a few back, and we want to thank everybody that did send it back. But we just want to know what kind of expectations you guys want from us and what you want to see from us so that we can provide value to all our YP in our company. Thank you.
Thank you, Daisha. And we have advanced filtering with contacts with Carrie. If he would like to explain, command continues to improve. Awesome to see. Carrie, would you like to speak to this?
Absolutely. Good morning, guys. The advanced filtering just went live. We'll put a video together, but if you went in and on the filtering system, as you can see the picture, you hit advanced, you can actually start to exclude tags, right? I want to see everybody that has a certain neighborhood that I've marked as a buyer, that has Leonardo as their favorite Ninja Turtle. You can do that by sorting your tags. So that just went live. Segment your database, find out who to call, find out who to follow up with. by use of this, it'll make life a lot easier.
Awesome. Thank you for your expertise.
Quick shout out, Sasha. I know we talked about it. Sasha led with accountability. I just wanted to shout out to all the agents out there in regards to compliance. We've been noticing a handful of errors coming through. Keep in mind, right? The best thing that you can do for yourself is have your TC send in your documents for compliance early, right? Which means the TIR, 14 days prior to close, it's pretty much a slide going down, right, for funding and whatnot, right? So TIR, 2 weeks prior to close, you submit your commission for your DA and get that estimated. You should have a good week or so that you should be able to submit your documents for review prior to closing. That gives you time to make any corrections and resubmit it and get approved prior to recording day for check release. So best practice, just get more time in your submittal, submit it early. Let me know if you have any questions I can help with.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, a great experience with your core transaction coordinator company, and Carrie does a great job of looking at all the data and seeing that if you can get that uploaded, you can get paid on time. So we want to support you in that. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. So there's Command App version 1.8 to import contacts. And then these brave souls have taken the challenge. If anyone else wants to join them, let me know, put it in the chat, say it live. I'd love to hear an update on the business that's come out of this. I know Steve has 25 of his hours done already and another 10 planned. But Nicole and Teresa, where are you guys at? Do you have any stories for us?
We're roughly, I'm at 26. Sorry, Steve, but I don't have another 10 planned. So we'll see. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. So I may be doing mine all at the last bit of when I get back.
Vacation's important. Have you had any big buyers or anything exciting happen in your open houses to share?
We did. I've got a listing that I'm working on that has come out of it. So they were going to make an offer, but they decided not to. It went under contract. Congratulations, Miranda. But in it, we're going to get to list their condo. So that's a huge win.
You got a listing out of the challenge. It's awesome. And Sarah Twitchell, everyone give Sarah Twitchell a hand. She's joining the challenge. So there'll be 4 of us. I just wanted to highlight these stories. This is how we do our business, people. It's an easy way to get started. I look forward to hearing more stories. You already got a listing. That's amazing. I know Steve has stories to share when he is able to get on. So we'll check in with you guys again at our live meeting next week. As a reminder, this is special because Colette will be in town on Monday, and we're doing a live team meeting June 12th. Usually it's the 3rd Monday. And we're going to do a Pride breakfast at 9 a.m. before the team meeting. So come show support of our LGBTQIA+ community. And we would just love to celebrate all of you and be inclusive. So show up for breakfast before the meeting. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys there. Okay, moving on. Let's see, next. Okay, where are you at Wednesday? Oh, this is going to be fun. Clint will be here with Carrie and Tyler. Come meet the team. You guys want to speak to that at all, Carrie?
I'm on mute. There we go. Hey, really quickly, again, this is your time. If you found out that, gosh, I wish I had time to just be in my database more, push out some text messages, have people connect with me, right? This is that time. Come in. It's an open workshop. Don't have to be working on the same thing. Teresa might be working on something different from Aaron, right? Come into these workshops, create some activity, some momentum for your business. Every other Wednesday, we're here to help.
Awesome. Yeah, you can just bring your computer literally and sit down and say, help with X, whatever. It's been great that people showing up are really leveraging all this help. So, and come meet your new MCTT. Clint will be there with them. Super excited. Teresa is teaching Reignite this Friday at 2 o'clock in the Market Center. And so show up and learn from the best in the business on your board, and then drive to Kihei to our Kihei Second Fridays, which is always a blast. So our Pauhana Corner, we met last week and came up with a plan. You ladies have anything you want to share from that or about our upcoming plan?
I'll just add, these are opportunities. We repeat them. We start in Lahaina on the west side, and then Kaanapali, and then we make it to Kihei and then to Kahului. And even though it's the same topic at each location, people ask different questions. So it will morph into a different event. It is a wonderful opportunity not only to learn, but to meet your contemporaries and build relationships. I highly encourage you to come, and you get fed.
This was one of my favorite ones. I was actually helping Lauren watch Kupa'a, her son, and missed a little bit of it. And I'm like so excited to hear from Tiffany again. She has strategic planning for estates and how to do it. And so very specific deep dive into 1031s. I learned a lot last week, and I hope to see you guys there on Tuesday or Friday. Well, sorry.
And Sasha, and you might want to add that Tiffany's actually flies over from Oahu for this month every Friday for us too.
Wow. I didn't realize she was flying from Oahu. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not, thank you, Nicole, and for your leadership. Don't try to register for this, guys. This is invitation only, but I wanted to put this reminder out there for the board. All of you save the date. If you are a Rainmaker or a top team and really want to come to this, let me know. We have a couple select seats and a waiting list started. Tony Brody, our regional owner, and Colette will be here just teaching us how to hire effectively and really onboard people. It's a great class. So look forward to seeing all of you that were invited there. And hopefully there'll be some room for more people. 8 months to wealth, June 21st. Super excited about this one. We've had a lot of feedback. I have made personal action since last week. Hope to see you all there. Michelle, welcome, welcome. Okay. Since then, I read The Psychology of Money, which is a tip I got from Chad. It's helping me change the way I think about money. And so, yeah, hope to see you guys on this call. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you for joining me. All righty. Career night with Todd Hudson. We postponed that to July 6th. I'm working on doing a better job of advertising. So everybody you meet that would like to start a career in real estate, or maybe they're in real estate and want to increase their income, invite them to come July 6th. All right, Jonathan, do you want to share anything? Let's see, about our bowling night? Let's see if he's on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, everybody. June 17th, we have bowling night. It's our culture social event. We've done several service events, and now we have our fun social event. So it's free, which is really exciting. Really grateful to the Market Center and Powers That Be that are covering it. And we're going to have basically like almost, I think it's like the whole bowling alley or like 8 out of 12 lanes that are just for us. And yeah, so just RSVP, because with the RSVP, we're going to need your shoe size. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's room for 40 agents. So we want it to be packed and full. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and let's have fun on the 17th.
Awesome. Thank you for your leadership, Jonathan. Going to be a good time. I'm sure there will be stories. I appreciate so much, as I know many of you had the experience of having our principal broker, Michelle, save you in transactions, rescue transactions, help you start up in commercial. She has her finger on the heart of what's happening in Maui, and wanted to highlight this for us.
Hi, good morning, everyone. As many of you know who've lived here for years, June 1 started hurricane season. So I encourage you to not only prepare yourselves. They say we are going to have an average to an above average season this year, with 4 to 7 hurricanes coming through the Central Pacific Basin. So it's really important to prepare. We've been really complacent the last 5 or 6 years because we really haven't had any real serious storms come through. So I encourage you to go online. Maui Electric has a great hurricane preparedness book, but you can get tips and tricks online. Figure out how much water you need. You know, they're saying that if we have a major hit in Maui, we will be unassisted for up to 14 days. That means no power, no services. You need water for your family, your pets, your plants for 14 days, not only to drink and cook, but bathe, etc. One of the things someone suggested to me was to start a water service and get my water in 5-gallon containers that I could store in my garage with a dispenser. So if we need it, and let's say the dispenser gets blown away, we still have the 5-gallon water that we can pour into 1-gallon containers or individual use containers. You also need food for 2 weeks, food that you can cook without fuel, or make sure you have enough fuel. Make sure you have a working grill, enough charcoal, enough wood, whatever that looks like. I have a little tiny solo stove. I can go out and harvest, you know, random wood once it dries, leaves and all sorts of things. Come up with what is your plan. Plan your go bag. You should have a bag that's got at least $100 in small bills, any required medications, any food for your animals, and a change of 2 or 3 clothing changes. That's in a bag. That's just each family member has a bag and you can grab it and go. During hurricane season, those bags live in my trunk. I load up myself and my 2 daughters, they're already in the car. So we grab a dog, we're fostering a dog right now. Grab the dog in the car, we can be at a shelter in a few minutes. I live in a newer home, but it's 12 years old, a modern constructed home. May or may not sustain a hurricane. Many of us don't live in newer homes. Many of us live in homes built in the 20s through the 50s or 60s. So take time this week, this weekend, to really consider what you need to do to prepare in your home and your business. Have an action plan. If you have listings, how are you going to communicate with those owners as to damages to their property? I can tell you when we've had storms, that's the first thing that happens is your clients are calling saying, can you go board my windows? Can you hire a service to board my windows? No, that doesn't exist on Maui. So have conversations with them now on what they would do to prepare in the event of a hurricane. Any questions, anything I can answer on this topic?
I appreciate your leadership, and even the idea of the big and the dispenser is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the simple things, and it's just having the foresight. It is a cost. I got to tell you, if you go out and buy 2 weeks worth of food, make sure you have a manual can opener.
Yeah.
So canned beans, nuts, tuna, those are all things you can eat. Fruit in a can, right out of the can, and plan. If I have to be in this house for 2 weeks, even if it's a couple of loaves of bread in your freezer and a big jar of peanut butter and a big jar of jelly from Costco, do something. It won't be optimal necessarily. And if you have children, put a little bag together with some coloring books, some crayons, maybe an art project. We might not have a video or something you can power a screen to entertain them, a jump rope. Just think ahead. And it will make, if we have a hit, it'll make things more tolerable for you and your family. Also, I'm going to be looking at the office and discussing it on our exec meeting on Thursday. How we prepare at the office. We have a lot of glass. And what do we need to continue business in a 2-week period with no electric? What does that look like?
That's great. Awesome. Thank you for being a leader for us in that. Appreciate that, Michelle.
Welcome.
All righty, just a reminder, if you want to teach a class in the Market Center, it needs to be approved through myself and Allie. We have a lot of classes, and so if you want to host something, just confirm it with us. We'll make sure that it's available. It's great that we have so many going on, but we want to make sure that we don't have conflicts, and there's been a few that have come up. And next up with contracts and commercial, Michelle.
Okay, so what I want to talk about this morning is timelines. When you're writing your contract, so sometimes people go in and choose to change the templated dates. The templated dates are dates that have been vetted and reviewed, that if you go from point A to closing, you have enough time to execute everything. I've received a few contracts lately where they came in from other companies, so not our agents. But when you looked at the timeline, you're like, okay, well, this contingency's already expired before we started, because they're like, oh, this has to be done within 2 days of acceptance, and we're 3 days in, and no one even went through it clearly. You need to do your timeline the day you have acceptance. The acceptance date is day 0, and that's the time to do your timeline. When you do your timeline, send it to the other agent and be like, hey, I've done my timeline. This is where I believe we are on deadlines. Are you in agreement? So right away on day 0, you're getting clarity. Are we on the same page or are we not on the same page? Then send that to your broker for review and make sure the broker reviews it and is on board that, yeah, that looks good. You want to make sure that you're allowing enough times for inspections, for termite, for survey. Even though the volume of business in the market is down, people are still busy. There's refinances and other new construction and things going on. Getting a surveyor out, you can't necessarily get a survey out, done, and back to you in 10 days. So if you're going to put a timeline like that in your contract, make sure you're calling your vendor partner and asking them, if I have an acceptance today on this type of property, can you execute a survey for me within this timeline? And get your cost estimate at the same time. That's it on contracts this morning.
Awesome. And we've had a lot of action. Oh, Marion has something. Thank you, Marion.
I just thank you so much, Michelle. You know me, I always love those updates. I just wanted to add, for those of you who haven't done all of this in a while, I'm running into a lot of people who are having trouble with e-sign, DocuSign, or Authentisign. Please practice. And number 2, if you don't know how to put your timeline into chronological order, it's useless. So if you don't know how to do that, please check with your broker or your coach. Thank you.
Thank you, Marion.
Yeah, it's clicking on the column and we can easily show you how to do that. And then it'll align by date and you just follow date all the way down. Thank you, Marion. That's great feedback. KW Commercial update. Well, we're really excited. The annual KW Commercial Summit is coming up in August in Austin. It is a few days before Mega Leadership May Camp. So if any agents are interested in commercial and are interested in attending some of the commercial summit, that is an option as well. And we will be having additional commercial trainings in the Market Center. 3rd and 4th quarter, we have 5 commercial agents right now in the Maui Market Center. 3 are new mentees. So we're starting to pick up our volume on that. And I want to thank all the residential agents who are bringing forth referrals. We are actively looking for property to fill your needs. And there seems to be an uptick on the commercial side.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. And we had the hot topics of hurricane. Is there anything else that you have in mind?
Not this morning, just I see the market picking up. As I tell you all, I track the market update report that's in the upper right corner of Paragon every morning. I review it morning, at lunch, and in the evening. We had been down as low as 360 pending sales, and we're now up over 400. So what that's looking at is, as you close a sale, new pendings are coming in to fill that, and then some. So our market is picking up in activity here. Prices are holding stable or appreciating, and that's with current interest rates. So I feel very blessed. I'm really excited. I see a lot of our agents in the office working. Keone is on vacation right now through the 19th of June without a phone. Please do not call him. You can call myself, you can call Marion. We are both covering for him. And we want him to have a vacation. Just like when I go, I want to turn my phone off and have a true vacation. So let's let him have this time. And if you need anything, reach out to any broker.
Also want to shout out, those of you that didn't see, Liza was featured in the Maui News. We are so just proud and honor you, Liza, for all of your work, and so great that the community was able to recognize that as well. We have an opportunity now, 5 minutes with all these active agents. If you would like to highlight a listing or a buyer need, we would love to give you that opportunity. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share? Oh, Mark.
Not a listing, but we have the Realtors Association of Maui is doing a beach cleanup on Saturday, and you can choose West Side, South Side, Sugar Beach, or Kanaha on the North Shore. So you got an email, I'm sure, and you can sign up for that if you want to help out.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark, and for serving on RAM. And as a reminder to everyone, your principal broker is running for president of RAM. So if you get the opportunity, share with other agents how amazing she is. And when it's time to vote in September, please vote with Aloha, vote for Michelle and Sasha for director at large with RAM. We want to represent you and serve our community. So please share. And any other listings? Oh, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis and Julie from the Big Island. Just wanted to say hi. We've seen some requests go out on Facebook looking for some Big Island agents. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that we're here. We're part of KWRM. I've been in Kona for 34 years and have about $250 million in sales in that, well, in the last 20 years that I've been a realtor. I also am a broker. And so if you have anything, particularly Westside Big Island, we are your people. So please remember us, and I appreciate that. And wanted to throw in too that as insofar as timelines, I don't know what it's like on Maui, but here we get our TIRs right out of the gate, because just to get a TIR is about a 3 to 4 week wait. And then God forbid it has termites, they're not scheduling those until next April of 24. So we're really, really behind the ball on that. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out. Thanks so much. Aloha.
And that was on my notes for closing. So thanks, Julie, for piping in. But I want to personally endorse Julie Ching and Dennis Shades. They are our partners in Kona. They are with the Maui office, and they're amazing. They're mega producers. Julie is understating their experience and their production, but they are really great partners with us. I broker for them personally. I really encourage you, if you have a need in Kona, please reach out to them. They're in-house with our family, and we love them.
And it's compliant with our new policy and procedure guidelines manual that we partner with someone, because the Big Island is different. So there you go. Dennis and Julie are your people over on the Big Island. And Marcus.
Good morning, folks. How are you? I have a listing coming up upcountry. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It's got a sauna, beautiful property. It also has a greenhouse with electric and with water going directly to it. That's coming up a week from today. I believe we're trying to get everything finalized right now before we go live. And then also I need a commercial agent on Oahu. If anyone has any good contacts on Oahu for a commercial agent.
Marcus, I would contact Tony Pace.
Tony Case.
Pace with a P.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
He's one of our owners here in the Market Center, and he's based in Honolulu.
Okay, thank you very much. Aloha.
How much was your listing? I'm sorry, I missed the price. 3-bed, 3-bath.
195.
195. Okay, wonderful. Awesome. Any last one?
Hey, Sasha, it's Bonnie McChrystal. I don't have my picture on, but I do have a super exciting listing to share on Front Street. It is a main house and ohana. It has been used as an investment property by the original owners for decades. And I'm talking about main house, over 5,000 square feet, ohana, over 1,500 square feet. It is either an investment property for someone looking for a rental property with lots of tenants, no HOA, very low maintenance. Or conversely, this lot is 0.27 acres. It is a large lot directly across the street from the ocean on Front Street. It has 3 electric meters and 1 water meter. It presents an amazing opportunity for a redevelopment. It is in a historical area as well as a special management area, but it is a very unique parcel of property that's available, and it's going to be going live tomorrow. Thanks.
Congratulations on that one, Bonnie. That's awesome. Did you say the price? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We're listing it at $2.4 million.
Wonderful.
Which I think is a great opportunity, even if you're going to use it as an investment or as a vacant land purchase in that area.
Well, congrats. Awesome. Thank you for starting your week with us. We appreciate and love all of you and wish you all the best this week. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Aloha.